I am back with another reaction video. So it seems that Tim Dillon exposed that there was a fight on the King of the Sting between Brendan Schaub and Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports that got edited out. So I'm going to go ahead and play this, then give you my thoughts on it. This is from Tim Dillon's Patreon podcast. Subscribe to his Patreon. I think it's only $5 a month. Let's go ahead and check this out.
I guess that's what we'll have to do eventually. We'll have to just start spending a lot of money. I did a King in the Sting. No, what? Yeah, King in the Sting today with Brendan Schaub, and Portnoy called in. And Portnoy was real, like he came in hot in the beginning because he thought it was Theo's podcast. So Portnoy was like angry. He's like, "What is this?" And Brendan's like, "Hey man, like, I'm just like, we're, And Dave Portnoy was like, "This is a totally different podcast than I was told it was doing." He's like, "I don't care." But he goes, it was just totally different. And like literally he was told exactly.
Yeah,
but he just kind of came in hot. It was a little, but they edited it out. We wouldn't do that here on this show, but they did it.
They edited it out. Now, the King of the Sting, as far as I know, is scripted too. And they edit stuff out, I guess.
Over there. But that's okay.
We wouldn't.
We wouldn't. He was nice, Portnoy. I mean, he's doing a great thing for the small business owners by raising, I think he's raised like $18 million. You don't have to look it up. Who cares?
He did raise a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. None of it's going to us. So who cares? We don't need it.
Right.
But still, I think it should go to us. Barstool's very good to me. They retweet a lot of what I do, a lot of what, videos we've made and podcast, things that we've done. They're pretty legit. The Barstool people, and we do like them. But, yeah, it was a little awkward today when he first called in. He was like, what is this? What's going on? Brendan was, like, confused. Brendan was like, well, we're about to try. Like, this is a different podcast than I was told I would do. He goes, where's Theo? This is Theo. Brendan's like, this is the King and the Sting. I'm Brendan. This is Tim Dillon. Portnoy was just like not pleased at all. He was like staring at us, and then Brendan's like, "So you got a charity? You like a charity? You like helping people?" It's like, yeah. But it was a fun, it was a fun show. I made them because I don't want to get COVID. I made them kick out all the producers. Yeah. They're Asian, so I just said, let's keep everybody out of here.
The co-hosts and whatnot.
We don't need 25 Asians here in the room. I mean, that's just, we don't need it, I love everyone, but we just don't need it. We don't need it. I just get nervous because they're all immune. Brendan's like, yeah, everyone here's had it multiple times. I'm like, is that supposed to make me feel better? It's a horrible statistic.
I didn't even know you could get it multiple times.
It's a horrible statistic. He goes, yeah, everybody here's had it multiple times. Don't worry about it. I go, what? Yeah. It's a horrible sign. I was thinking just... So if no antibodies, you're just getting it again and again and again, and they're just giving it to 10 other people.
And they're not being safe, clearly.
Of course they're not being safe. I go, no thanks. No thanks. I just want to be safe when I'm getting reamed out by Dave Portnoy, who's very angry he's on this show. Being interviewed, He was not. Like Nick, the producer, was like, yeah, we want to try to make it like a little funny with Dave and everything. I was like, yeah, that is not going to happen. It was not fun. I mean, the interview was fine. It was a serious interview. It was okay. I think I got a chuckle out of him a few times. I was like, do you ever think of helping bigger companies like Chase Manhattan or Starbucks? He chuckled at that. But, you could tell he was just not having it. He was just unhappy. Yeah. He's an interesting guy. I've never met him, and I don't know. I know he's... I'm a fan of the outfit of Barstool Sports. I don't know much about him. But he seems like a cool dude, but...
They have good outfits at Barstool? Who would have known?
In the moment, he was really like, what the fuck? Brendan was like so confused. Brendan didn't know why he was mad. Like, he didn't get it, and I didn't get it. So we were all just staring. Brendan were like staring at each other like, what the fuck is going on right now? I just don't understand, But But that'll be out when? The King and the Sting? Theo is in Nashville.
I checked their YouTube. I think it'll be out in like 3 days, I think.
Yeah, so Theo is in Nashville. So the King and the Sting, where I guest hosted, which I'm not doing a lot of podcasts now, so it was fun to do. A podcast. And the Airbnb woman, by the way.
So that was the story. Apparently, Dave Portnoy was just expecting to talk to Theo Von and had no interest in talking to Brendan Schaub and just made it incredibly uncomfortable. And they had to edit it out. I don't know if they're editing out the entire interview or if they're just going to edit that awkward part out because it hasn't come out yet. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.